Simone Biles. What can be said about Simone Biles?
Here's what can be said about Simone Biles. For those who aren't going to be saying that she is the greatest gymnast, I don't give a crap what gender you're talking about or what area you're talking about of all time, and you're going to challenge her on her patriotism or her heart or her work ethic, you all can kiss all our behinds.
Facts.
Fools.
Braylon, what you anything you want to say? Because what Simone has done is just
At some point, we have to stop calling her the greatest Olympian or the greatest gymnast. And the conversation really has to start like, where does she rank amongst the greatest athletes all time in terms of dominating your sport, right? She's dominating at a level again. When you talk Olympics, you think Michael Phelps, you think Usain Bolt. Like she's dominating. She's doing like you have to mention her among the greatest athletes, especially individual athletes.
mm-hmm.
She's up there.
Becky has 13. She ain't done
Nope. She's going to lap the field again.
tonight. We talking tonight. She's in the 800. And if y'all didn't see the 1500,
That was that still was,
let's say
that
she
still
won
was
a,
criminal.
she won a 1500 by over 30 seconds.
That was criminal. She touched that wall. There was no swimming near her on the TV screen.
It's gonna be worse.
Country, I'm embarrassed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Ray. She gonna lap the field. I think worse because I think she was taking it easy until the last lap to 1500.
Beck has done it all. He has completed the Golden Grand Slam, beating Carlos Alcaraz in the gold medal game. I don't think y'all understand what this lady has been through.
Right, yeah.
In 4 years, we talking since 2020. This lady has had 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 ACL surgeries.
Right, yeah. 3.
We talked about Suni Lee having the kidney diseases that she's dealing with. Obviously,
Right.
everybody knows about Simone Biles and what she went through since Tokyo.
Right.
But the woman that took gold in the floor exercise had 3 ACL surgeries in 4 years.
It's crazy.
Technically, it can be a case made that she shouldn't even be a gymnastist right now.
Right, yeah.
But she stuck to it and she was able to take gold. Her first gold in the Paris Games on the final event of gymnastics.
To those who claim this was a man, the egg must be pretty thick on your faces right now. She actually comes from a country where they actually ban a woman claiming that she's a man or vice versa. Damn, research is great.
Hey. That's a harsh word to use, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I said research.
Second 100, Gabby Thomas came flying. And came flying to where it was no doubts about who won the 200-meter race in women's. It was Gabby Thomas. As stunned she was, it wasn't close, Gabby. You did a phenomenal job. You smoked them in that last 100. And there was nothing they could do, including the winner of the 100-meter champion outfit. There was nothing she could do to catch you in that other 100 that you took home.
How in the world you almost doing cartwheels when you get introduced for the 200-meter final? And because you get bronze at the end of it, you had to be wheeled off. Explain that to me.
He had to be. He was in a wheelchair and they ruled him out.
Explain that to me. Oh no, let me do a Farrakhan style. Talk to me.
No, why you had to go there? Why you had to go there? Nevertheless, if this is to be true that he did catch it COVID 2 days prior and he still ended up winning bronze, kind of amazing what the dude has asthma when you actually think about it.
It's made even more amazing, as I said. He decides to expend his energy during the intro And then he has nothing left in the race. Man, Sydney McCain, she smoked the field in the hurdle. I mean, it was ridiculous when they got to the turn, which basically is like halfway through the race, or I should say not halfway, but like maybe 2/3 of the race done. I mean, she already had a comfortable lead, and then when that straightaway to the finish line, man, it was like she had rocket boosters to her. She, man, smooth race all the way through, and this woman again comes away with gold because she came away with gold in Tokyo. She comes away with gold again here.
And
Yeah.
not only did she come away with gold, she broke
Oh,
her
but
own
she
record.
broke. You know, yeah, she broke her own record for the 6th time, and I'm thinking, doggone this woman. And she ran that thing in almost 50 seconds. It was just a tad bit over 50.37. She was trying to run it in 50 seconds. And I'm thinking if she messes around and she actually decides she wants to do this one more time in LA, she might be the first woman to run the one, was it the 400 meter hurdles?
Look
Might be
here.
the first one to run the 400 meters in under 400
If,
meter hurdles in
if
less
she
than
goes
50
to
seconds.
LA and she runs that in 50 seconds, the Coliseum might collapse.
I mean, the Stade de Paris almost collapsed when she did what she did in there, and I don't blame them. I would have too. I mean, yeah, she stunted. There's no two ways about it.
The highlight of yesterday.
This woman owns that event, no questions asked.
100 team, they took home gold. It was a little struggle at the beginning, but when you have Sha'Carri Richardson in it to anchor the final leg,
Even with her silver in the 100, homegirl is the best closer. If she doesn't have to start from the blocks, she's the best closer right now in women's track and field right now. That woman can close a field, close a lead, or open a lead in the open straightaway better than anybody. So to have her as the anchor, good job with them. That's why they got the gold. So yeah, congratulations to the women 4x100 meter team to get that gold.
don't think I forgot the men's 4x100 team. Let me take this down because
Cook Playmaker. Cook Playmaker.
how many times can y'all get to the finals of the relay and continue to have the same problem? What is up with y'all in this first exchange?
Well, you have to understand. I mean, the baton exchange, it could be a bit difficult. And congratulations to Canada for taking the gold in that.
When they needed to qualify, they ain't had no problems. It was smooth sailing. I watched that heat. It was smooth sailing for them. It was like they wasn't even trying.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was smooth sailing. But
they get to the finals and you compounded it because of the whole mix exchange. Guess what? You end up getting disqualified anyway.
Palms get sweaty, backsides get tight, and in this case, the palms probably are like rainfall. I mean, hey, unfortunately, it happens.
You gotta be kidding me right now. You ain't even medal.
The U.S. failure, the latest in a long series, as they have not won or come away with a gold medal in 24 years.
And y'all was the heavy favorite to win. And you had the best lane. You was in lane 5. Canada had the out lane, which is like the worst lane to have, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 801. Yeah.
No, they went to 9. They had lane 9 on that one.
Oh, 901, I should say, yeah.
And yet, the first exchange with the baton is always y'all detriment in the finals. I don't understand. You would thought by now y'all would understand how to do a simple exchange.
Well, now they have to do a simple exchange when there's 80,000 people watching them during the Olympiad. They probably can do it with the Worlds. They probably could do it in the U.S. trials. They just have an issue when they see the 5 rings.
Accepted in that moment?
Yeah, it was a jump off, man.
No. I
Oh,
mean, if you're like, I don't know if you heard the whole story.
oh yeah, I know you're talking about. They could have shared the gold. They could have shared gold, but they
Right.
decided to do a jump
I know you accepted in that moment. I don't want to share nothing.
Oh, so you're saying you wouldn't accepted it then?
No. Heck no.
Yeah.
No. Give me silver. We're not sharing anything. Clear cut winners, no participation trophies, none of that.
Well, that's what happened. So I don't like they were tied, and they had the
Mhm.
option to share the gold or keep jumping, and he was the one that was like, "No,
man.
we're gonna keep jumping." Then he lost. I wasn't mad at it.
No, not mad at it at all.
We came for gold. Somebody got to get gold. Somebody got to take silver.
Right.
Yeah, you
Right.
beat me or I'm gonna beat you. One of the two. So
And it wasn't like a one-off jump. They did like 4 different.
Share
they did like 4
gold.
different jumps.
No.
well, they kept missing. They kept failing, and they kept having to go down until somebody completed the jump. And I mean, at that
Right.
point, they probably had no legs, none of that. So
Right.
I ain't mad at him though. He getting killed on Twitter, but I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad at him either.
No, I
left
respect
that out
it.
there. Miss Jordan Childs is
Dang.
being asked to return her bronze medal from the floor exercise, as the committee has overruled what took place back on last Monday, and the girl from Romania will be getting the bronze medal. This whole thing right here is ridiculous. First of all, the
It's
judges
back
should have
and
scored.
forth.
The judges should have scored it right in the first place.
Right.
And I said it when I talked about it Wednesday. I wouldn't have been mad if the Romanian girl would have got silver because she did good in that floor exercise.
Right.
But they scored it the way that they did, and I'm like, these judges are tough. What are they looking at?
This
And now
is
you
one of the
saying,
reasons. Go ahead.
now you're saying that the American coach was 4 seconds late of doing a review, so you want to get 60 seconds once the score is posted. So you get 60 seconds to ask for a review. USA are saying they did it before the 1 minute mark was up.
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot of confusion going on with this situation.
It's one of the reasons, man. I hate judged sports, right? Like anything where somebody has the it's their opinion on what they deemed good, not good, bad, not good. Where somebody stick a landing, and if you're a judge in your mind, they moved, and you're gonna deduct this many points. But this judge didn't see it the same way. Like judge sports are so weird, man. Even boxing, we always hear about controversial wins in boxing. Like
Absolutely.
for somebody to get one score, then their coach asked for a review. They changed the score. Now she gets a bronze medal because they changed the score. Now they go back and say that it was late, so now she has to give it back. And if I'm the person that's getting a bronze medal because they were late, I don't want it anyway. I didn't really beat her.
She
You know what I
did
mean?
speak out. She did speak out, and she just like really gave a heartfelt message for Jordan. And I mean, obviously commendable, but also it's tainted now too, because if you're taking the bronze medal because of that, everyone's going to view it as like you didn't really earn it. It was given to you like that, you know? And like you said, Playmaker, if they would have scored it right to begin with, then could have accepted it like that. But for it to happen this way, one of those situations, like even with the high jumper sitting there saying that, you know, they didn't want to go gold medal. Like, what is that? Like you want to win it legitimately.
Is ending her career with a 5th medal as Australia took bronze.
Yeah. You know, that is one that, man, she didn't have a ton of impact on that medal, to be honest. She didn't have a ton of playing minutes in this tournament. And, you know, I was just really happy when we heard that she was coming back. I think she took like a 4-year break. obviously she was done with the WNBA for a while, but she'd still been playing overseas and internationally for a little while. And then she took a break and was able to find something to help her with her pain management, and came back and was really vital in them getting to this point. But the Olympics, we didn't get to see a whole lot of playing minutes out of her. I do believe she was injured, similar to DT. DT tweaked her ankle. We didn't get to see a lot of playing minutes from her either. And it's just time. But man, great to see her back on the court for a little while, but it's time.
I'll give y'all the final gold medal count, and when we get done talking about Team USA.
About Lauren Jackson. Lauren Jackson is the epitome of put some respect on her name. I did there was a WNBA conversation I was having, I don't know how long ago, but when people start talking GOAT, everybody gonna say Cynthia Cooper, everybody gonna say Maya Moore, like people don't bring up Lauren
Nobody
Jackson
brings up
enough.
Lauren.
Like if you look at her, what she got, 3 MVPs, right?
3
MVPs, 2 or 3 championships, something like that. Like her resume is legit. Like put it like this: if you put her resume next to Lisa Leslie's with no names, just
no argument out of me.
Like
she'll have more accolades, I'm sure.
She top 5 for sure, easy. But she really has a GOAT case. I mean, people will never, they just won't. But she really got a case.
Oh, my bad. Well, no, WNBL, my bad. She's a 4-time WNBL MVP. She's a 3-time MVP in the W, 03, 07, 10, and she's a finals MVP, 2-time champion, defensive player of the year.
Yeah.